When Adolf Eichmann, one of the chief architects of the Holocaust, was captured and put on trial in Jerusalem in 1961, the world expected to see a monster. They expected a psychopathic mastermind, a cartoon villain dripping with hatred and malice. But the philosopher Hannah Arendt covered the trial for The New Yorker, and what she saw was far more terrifying than a monster. She saw a boring, aggressively normal middle manager. Eichmann was not a fanatic. He was a bureaucrat. He was a man who simply wanted a promotion, who loved following the rules, and who organized the transportation of millions of people to death camps with the exact same emotional detachment he would have used to organize a shipment of lumber. This observation led Arendt to coin one of the most important and controversial phrases of the 20th century, the banality of evil. Arendt argued that the greatest evils in human history are not committed by sociopaths or sadists. They are committed by ordinary people who accept the premises of their system without questioning them. Eichmann's primary terrifying trait was not hatred, but a profound, almost comical inability to think. Throughout his trial, he spoke almost entirely in cliches and bureaucratic jargon. He used corporate language to shield himself from the reality of his actions. When asked about his crimes, he repeatedly claimed that he was just following orders, and that he never personally killed anyone. In his mind, because he was just a cog in a massive machine, he bore no personal responsibility for what the machine actually did. He outsourced his morality to the state. This concept of the banality of evil shattered the way we view morality. We are raised on fairy tales that tell us evil is obvious, that it wears dark clothes, laughs maniacally, and is easily recognizable. Arendt warned us that true evil is completely mundane. It looks like a spreadsheet. It looks like a man in a gray suit clocking in at 9 a.m., doing his paperwork efficiently, and clocking out at 5 p.m. to go home to his family, completely disconnected from the human cost of his daily tasks. Evil thrives not when malicious people seize power, but when ordinary people stop thinking critically and blindly accept the normalized rules of a corrupt system. The warning of Eichmann in Jerusalem is aimed directly at modern, highly structured societies. As our corporations, governments, and technologies become more massive and complex, it becomes easier and easier for individuals to feel like tiny, powerless cogs. We use jargon to distance ourselves from the consequences of our actions. We say we are just optimizing the algorithm, or maximizing shareholder value, or enforcing company policy. Arendt teaches us that thoughtlessness is the true root of atrocity. The moment you stop questioning the moral foundation of the system you are participating in, you become capable of anything. To prevent the banality of evil, you must refuse to be a cog. You must force yourself to think.